We're on your side tonight with 3 things you need to know about domestic violence prevention. We just highlighted a couple who showed us the upsides of isolating with your partner. But we also recognize not all relationships are thriving during this pandemic. In fact, the United Nations, the World Health Organization, and well, in fact, local police have all been talking about the issue of domestic violence and their concerns. The Secretary General of the United Nations, Antonio Guterres, called on all governments to put women's safety first as they respond to this pandemic.
That means increasing investment in online services and civil society organizations, making sure judicial systems continue to prosecute abusers, setting up emergency warning systems in pharmacies and groceries, declaring shelters as essential services, and creating safe ways for women to seek support without alerting their abusers.
And that brings us to thing 1. You're not alone. According to statistics released by the United Nations, the combination of stresses about the pandemic and stay-at-home orders have dramatically increased the number of women and girls facing abuse in almost all countries. Even before the global spread of COVID-19, statistics showed that 1/3 of women around the world experience some form of violence in their lives. In some countries, the number of reports of abuse have doubled. So thing 2 is to be ready with a plan. The director of Domestic Violence Healthcare Project at Atrium Health has this advice.
One thing I would recommend strongly is developing a code word. This would be a word that wouldn't be obvious that you're in danger, but you would be able to tell someone that is trusted, a trusted neighbor, a child if they're old enough to participate in safety planning, and that would indicate to them that you are in danger and that 911 need to be called.
Another tip is to find a safe room in the house. This is somewhere without any weapons. Stay away from the kitchen as much as possible. Another safety tip is to pack a go bag. If you need to leave the house very quickly, have a bag ready with everything you need, including important documents. Now, there are people who can help you every step of the way in this, and numbers you can call any time of the day as well, which is why thing 3 is know your resources. You can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline 24/7. They will give you national and local resources. Another resource is the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence. Their website has a list of numbers you can call for all different types of concerns. And locally, Atrium Health has the Domestic Healthcare Project.
The Domestic Violence Healthcare Project has been available at Atrium Health for over 15 years now, and it is an advocacy-led team that anyone can call, usually through the hospital if you're in crisis, and they will provide, again, local resources. They will work with victims to develop a safety plan. They will also refer patients and victims to our local domestic violence shelter, and they also have a hotline that you can call for crisis, and they'll again work with you with safety planning.
All of these resources are available on our website. Just head to WBTV.com and search for this story on Web Extras. Coming up next.